So everyone gets in those awkward silent moments, but the thing is you can't really avoid them because maybe the person you're talking to puts you on the spot where it's really awkward and you don't know what to say. Let's just say you're talking to some guy, right? And all of a sudden the guy says, yeah, so when I'm jerking off upstairs watching the porn, right? I'm watching porn, I'm jerking off. Now here's someone coming upstairs. I pull up my pants right away and switch to tab and look at Barney.com. What are you supposed to say to that? See, you don't know what to say in this situation. You know, maybe you might say, oh, well, okay, let's just say you're the guy. So you might say, okay, if someone's coming upstairs and I was jerking off, I would continue because I would not let someone get in the way of my orgasm. Now at this point, you're maybe thinking that, but you're not actually going to say it. So while you're thinking it, it creates the awkward situation because you're trying to think of what to say. So as you're thinking that, you're staring back at your party while you're thinking in your head, what do I say? So then it creates an awkward situation because no one's saying anything. But however, there are different possibilities of what to say in this situation. Some people just do the so, and you change the topic gradually, you know? So you don't offend the person, but you slowly distort the way to a different topic. Or if you're super lucky, there'll be another person there with you. So then it's an awkward situation between more than two people, more than you and the other person. But maybe there's like an extra person on the side. So then you maybe don't have to say anything. You just stare awkwardly at the person that said the weird ass shit, and then you stare awkwardly at the other person who just heard the weird ass shit. And what you do is hope to God that person that just heard the awkward shit says something instead to maybe make the situation even more awkward, so then you look like the guy who is not awkward in this awkward situation. Or if you're really lucky, you'll be with someone that does the laughing all the time. Oh my god. So you're in the situation where someone says the awkward thing and then you get that silence. But then there's that other person that starts bursting out laughing for no fucking reason. But hold up now. What if you're in the awkward situation where the person just admitted something really weird or awkward? You know, maybe the person just admitted that they have STDs or that they're pregnant or they got someone pregnant. Now if the person laughs, that makes the situation even more awkward. But here's a little tip. The #1 golden rule. What not to do when you're in an awkward situation when there's silence. Never ever, okay, that's too much emphasis, but never, ever say, well, this is awkward. Holy shit, that makes that whole fucking situation 100 times worse. As soon as you say, well, this is awkward, all hell will break loose because you will have that awkward silence for another minute dragging on while you think in your head, what the fuck is going on? A good way to get out of that situation is maybe actually picking up your phone and pretending that someone called you. But the thing is, if you don't have some kind of ringtone or anything, or you just pretended that somebody called you, you look like a complete dumbass. What the hell are you gonna do in that situation? You just pick your phone out of your pocket and start talking, go, oh, hello, hello. No, man. Nowadays, people have ringtones and vibrations. So I think the best way to avoid these awkward situations is when the awkward silence actually happens, you should just fart or something. Now think about it. If you fart on the spot, it makes things less awkward because that person put themselves in an awkward situation. But when you fart, it equals out and balances the awkward situation. See? Here's the person that just did something really awkward and they're up here on the awkward level. But here's you. This person has that much awkwardness on you. But as soon as you fart, you bring it up to an equilibrium. So I guess the lesson of the day is when you're in an awkward situation, you should just fart. But then the thing is, if you fart, it might be actually a shart. Now what a shart is when you shit fart. When you accidentally fart, but for some reason shit came out. Now that's going to be an even more awkward situation because you just shit your pants but no one knows. But then eventually the person that put you in the awkward situation is gonna know that you just sharted yourself because it smells a lot, right? But it's even better if you're a girl because you can make the situation even awkward for just funny ass purposes. You can be like, oh, I gotta go change my tampon. I have a heavy flow. Boom, headshot. You just fucked up the situation even more. And that's my ramble for today. Okay, I should really stop doing that. Anyway, so the question of the day is, what's the most awkward situation that you've gone through? Maybe you're banging your girlfriend or boyfriend and your parents walked in on you or something. So peace out to my lovers, haters, and masturbators. Peace! Oh, and before I go, I'll tell you a little story of mine that I went through an awkward situation back in high school. So in math class back in high school, there was this girl, and she was a really good friend, and she asked me to come over to help her with a math question. But at that time, I had those random stiffies, aka a random boner that you can't control. So she's like, yo, come over here and help me. I was like, I can't. She's like, yo, why? I'm like, I didn't want to say I have a boner, right? So what I did was, I picked up my desk and carried it with me all the way to her so I could hide my boner. Smart, eh? It's an awkward situation because I don't know what to say. Peace out to my lovers, haters, and masturbators. Peace!